70 migrants who entered Britain illegally are set to be awarded a total of £500,000 in compensation after the High Court ruled a policy to take away their mobile phones once they arrived on land in Britain was unlawful. Here's a reaction from the head of policy for Reform UK.
How insane is this, that £500,000 already of British taxpayers' money looks like is going to go to 70 people who turned up in this country illegally, uninvited, against the law, and had their phones seized by the Home Office, which is the least you would expect, by the way, and have effectively used the law to screw British taxpayers.
Sky News contributor News Corp Australia European correspondent Sophie Elsworth joins me now. Extraordinary, Sophie, but I tell you what, this is now the precedent, I suspect, for every one of those tens of thousands of illegal arrivals that have come across the Channel.
Well, Peter, that's right. That's the concern now, that this sets a very dangerous precedent because we know the illegal boat migrant numbers have been soaring here in the UK. And just last year, there were 42,000 illegal migrants that came into the UK, which was up 13%. Now, these illegal migrants that will obtain this compensation, it's about £6,000 to £7,000 each, Peter, which is about 12 to 13,000 Australian dollars, which is just extraordinary. And there's concerns that this bill will keep racking up. And the British taxpayers are really angry, Peter, about this because they're scratching their heads on how on earth illegal migrants can sail in, be put up in hotels, given all these different services, and also now being given compensation.
For having their phones taken off them, of course, and that's done by police and border authorities who want to try and crack these people smuggling networks. Let's go to comments from the Greater Manchester Police Chief, who helped foil a terror plot, and he has warned that British Jews are, quote, under threat. 2 men have been imprisoned, found guilty of preparing acts of terrorism against UK's Jewish community. And following their arrest, this is what one of the men, Amar Hussain, had to say when asked if he supported Islamic State.
Are you a supporter of ISIS?
Do you want to answer? Yes.
You are?
Yes.
Okay. What is it about them that you support?
They are Muslims. They make Sharia.
And look, Sophie, we're having this debate about the return of Islamic State women to Australia, so it has not escaped my notice that these men, that man in particular, is still absolutely intent on terrorism, but clearly pushing Sharia law, pushing a caliphate. How's the British public responded to this?
Well, Peter, there is a real problem here in the UK, similar to Australia, with anti-Semitism, and this is extremely concerning. To hear him so blatantly speak about this and his views, his extremist views. But we did see just a few days ago, British comedian Matt Lucas, who is Jewish, going through a tube station, minding his own business and being harassed by pro-Palestinian supporters. And this is, unfortunately, what is happening here in the UK is very similar to Australia, where people who are Jewish are being targeted just for that fact that they are Jewish. So incredibly frightening, Peter, and there's no doubt that anti-Semitism is a real problem here in the UK.
Yeah, it is horrific because it used to be such a haven for Jews going back centuries. I'll leave it there, Sophie. Thank you.